here at the Half Century of Progress show. This is Bob Iverson, and we're right in front of a huge log. And we have the lady here who's running the log around the country. You're going to tell us your name and what you're doing.
Hi, my name's Jamie Allen, and I'm from Tarpon Springs, Florida, and my grandfather built this house. It's a 1900-year-old California redwood tree, and it has a 3-room house inside. He made it in 1939, and he lived in it for 7 years.
And now you travel all over the country showing people?
I sure do try. There's millions of people that'll never get a chance to go to Northern California and see these trees, so I try to bring one to them. The house has been all hand-hewed. It took him 4 months to bore out all the wood and a year and a half to complete the house. It has a high-gloss varnish in it, a bedroom, a living room, and a kitchen.
And what's amazing when you look at it, you say how big this is, but this tree was only this log was only a small part of the full tree.
The whole tree was 267 feet high. This section at this end was 98 feet above the ground. So that's quite large. That's like a 26-story building the whole tree was.
How did he come to decide that they could build a home out of the log?
He was a logger. It was the tail end of the Depression, and he couldn't afford to buy a regular house, so he built this one.
How long does it take to do that?
It took him 4 months to bore out all the wood and a year and a half to complete the house.
As you go in the house, the cabinets and the bed frame and everything, that's just part of the log that's been worked on, right?
What they did was they hollowed the whole log out, and then they built in all the bedroom, all the furniture and partitions. All right, so the outside shell of the log is the whole log, but the rest of the additional furniture and partitions were all made from redwood and all from the same tree, but not from what they gutted out of the inside of that log, because when they hollowed it out, it was all in little pieces.
So how much of the year do you spend traveling around with the log?
Every year it's a little different. This year it'll probably be about 4 months.
And being from Florida, it must be nice and cool here today for you guys.
It's absolutely gorgeous here today. Come on out. This is the most beautiful weather I've seen all summer.
This has been amazing. We've had a lot of rain here, but it's been nicely dry for the last week or so.
And God willing, it'll stay that way for the rest of the show.
So how many people do you think go through your log every year?
It all depends how many events I play and how the attendance of the events. But I would say there's been millions of people that have seen the log. It's been on exhibit 67 of the 76 years that it is old. And so I have people come through with their grandchildren and say, my grandfather brought me through this in the 50s, you know. So that's what's wonderful about the exhibit.
As you travel around the country, what kind of mileage you get on this log?
4 miles to the gallon. It's not very economical, but it sure is beautiful.
And you exist largely on donations for people who go through.
We run strictly on a free will donation, yes, sir. That way everybody can afford it.
Well, thanks very much for helping us out here at the Half Century of Progress show.
Yes, and please tell everybody to come out to the Half Century of Progress show. It's a very informative show, great to bring your family to.
Thank you.
Thank you, and you have a lovely day.